So this is a favorite book, and he is a favorite actor, Matthew McConaughey. So ever since I watched his performance on True Detective, I've been a huge fan. He's such a great actor and an inspirational person. I really love him. And now I'm rereading his memoir, Green Lights. It's my Bible. I'm on my fourth or fifth read. It's insane, right? But whenever that crossroads in life, I always read this book because it gives me direction in life and rekindles my inner child and my sense of adventure. And most importantly, reminds me of what's important in life, which is to follow my instincts always. Don't let external circumstances or people around me limit my actions or behaviors. Just go with my gut always because it's gonna be alright, alright, alright. Jokes aside, Matthew follows his gut, always. His life is built on so many spur of the moment decisions, and because of it, he's so successful. He's impulsive in a good way. And one of my favorite moments in the book is that when Matthew decided to be an actor, kind of out of nowhere, and told his father about it. And his father, who has already passed away, was such a larger than life person. He was a force of nature. He was gigantic. He was like 6'4" and 255 pounds or something. He was physically imposing and so fierce. He was one of those stereotypical 70s macho men, you know? He was fearsome. And Matthew had always wanted to be a lawyer growing up, and his parents expected me to be one, right? So Matthew had to conjure up a little courage to make a phone call to his dad to tell him that he wanted to be an actor, right? And when Matthew told him that he wanted to go to a film school, his father went silent for 5 seconds on the phone. Dot, dot, dot. And he said, Matthew, is that what you want to do? Really? And he said, yes, dad, that's what I want to do. And his dad said, all right then, don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Such a great piece of advice, isn't it? It's so simple yet profound. This is exactly one of those things that most people know intuitively but can't do at the same time because we can't go all in because of hesitation and second thoughts, right? I often second guess myself, like, is this gonna really work? Is my decision right? You know, I always hesitate and I cannot go all in mentally, right? But this book made me realize that it doesn't matter whether a decision is right or wrong. What matters is believing that the decision that you made is right and keeping going, just committing to it. That's what matters. That's what makes your life more enriching and fulfilling. You know, it hit me so hard. It's so inspiring. And this book is full of inspirational quotes that change my perspectives, right? It's so great. There are so many inspirational perspective changing quotes. So let me introduce one more, all right? So this is about how he would go about auditioning when he was an aspiring actor, right? It goes, don't walk in there like you want the role. Walk in there like you own it. Great, right? Don't let them smell desperation. Act like you above them, you know? Just be audacious, be bold, and be selfish. That's the mindset you need to have when you try something, you know, something new, right? That's what makes you so successful, right? It's such a great, inspiring, you know, line. You need to be audacious, right? Humility is overrated. Act like you own it. And Matthew got that kind of boldness and audacity from his mother. And his mother is also a character. She is so funny and fierce, right? Even though she is small and a woman, she could go toe to toe with his father when he was alive. So they would always fight with each other, and the fights would often end with both in blood and injuries. It's so insane and brutal. Like when I read this book for the first time, I was like, what is this family? It's crazy. How did Matthew like survive this upbringing, you know? I was just in shock. And she's funny, and my favorite story in this book when it comes to his mother is that so when Matthew was young, like 7 or 8, he entered one of those poetry contests in elementary school, and he was preparing drafts for the contest at home, right, with his mother. And he showed his work to his mom, and she said, "Okay, these are great, so keep working," right? And he went back to his room and kept working on it. And a couple hours later, he came back and showed his work to his mom again, and she went silent for 5 seconds. Dot, dot, dot. And she took a book out of the shelf and opened a page and pointed a finger at one line, which is someone else's poem. And she said, "Matthew, what do you think about this line? Is it good?" And he said, "Yes, this sounds great. It's good." And she said, "All right, then take it." And he said, "What do you mean take it?" And she said, "If you like it and understand it, then it's yours already. So take it. Use it for the contest." And he said, "No, it's not. It's not mine. I can't use it. It's plagiarism." And she said, "Does it matter to you? They'll never find out. I mean, even if they do, all they can do is blame me for it and take a medal back, right? So fuck them." And Matthew used it and won the contest. Outlaw logic, right? It's insane. People don't follow it. But if you think about it, taking the high road is noble. It's a great thing to do, but life is unfair. The world is unfair. So, so many people are cheating and winning anyway. So maybe cutting corners is a way to go. I don't know. Cheating is a way to go. That's what makes you successful, maybe. So maybe she's right. Fuck them. And the biggest lesson I got from this book is that I should be more selfish, bold, and audacious like Matthew and his family. You know, I was born and raised in Japan and taught to be humble, modest, and, to care about other people, to act humbly. You know, that idea is deeply ingrained in my mind and it's become my second nature. I always care about people around me and, I try to be a team player, right? So when someone encouraged me to be selfish, bold, and kind of arrogant in a good way, it gives me a relief. It makes me feel really great and, like, oh, can I be like selfish? Can I be not humble? Great. It's a huge off of my mind. So, yeah, humility is virtuous, right? But you need to put your needs first. And because otherwise they'll take advantage of your kindness and you will finish last, right? So you need to be sometimes selfish, arrogant, audacious, bold to get yourself across the goal line and be successful. That's what it takes to win in this life, right? And this book taught me that idea, and it's really inspiring. So yeah, thanks, Matthew. Thanks to you and your father and the mother. I'm gonna be all right, all right, all right. See ya.